Take this sinking boat and port it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice.
Allora, siamo al Nuovo Sacher di Roma e alla presentazione del film Once, siamo con il regista John Carney, al quale volevamo chiedere alcune cose. Innanzitutto gli chiediamo appunto se la sua preparazione musicale, perché lui è stato un bassista e vocalist dei Frames, una band irlandese della quale poi fa parte anche il protagonista, e appunto se questa cosa gli è servita per collaborare nella scrittura poi dei testi e delle canzoni. So we know that you was vocalist and bassist for the Frames with Glenn, and did you have collaborate with him for writing this song, word or music?
No, not at all. And I wasn't a vocalist. I just played bass in his band. Yeah.
bass.
No, I can't sing. You would not like to hear me singing. It's not good. So no, he wrote the music for the film and lyrics with Marketa. And I kind of, he would give me songs to listen to while I was writing the script, and we would bounce ideas back and forth, and both kind of, it was a very collaborative kind of effort between the two of us.
This is the story of a guy and a girl that a guy meets a girl, and they get to know each other just in 1 week. Do you think that this is a common situation in real life?
I think that it is I think it's like a brief encounter. I think it's like a modern brief encounter. It's it's two ships that pass in the night and they affect each other and then are gone, and that interests me as an idea rather than meeting the person and settling down for the rest of, because both these people have commitments to other people, so it's not as if they could get married or steal away or elope together. They realize they have to go their separate ways, and that appeals to me as a storyteller.
And no names for your protagonist. Why?
Because I guess what I wanted to do was to...
Curious thing.
Yeah, I guess. What I wanted to do was to kind of keep the characters at an arm's length so that you don't really get to know them in the same way you get to know... Like the first thing you learn in a Hollywood film is the people's names, Jack and Joanne, whatever their names are. And so I wanted to do the very opposite. I wanted to keep the characters almost like two people that you observe. You know when you're walking past a restaurant and you see two people rowing, and you don't know their names and you don't know their past, but it's really intriguing and really interesting. Not to get too into them. Yeah, exactly. Just to kind of keep the question mark over them and not to quite know. Yeah. So that was the reason why they didn't have names.
So we are a website that improve young artists, and you are a young artist already. And what do you suggest to young artists, or an actor, or a filmmaker, or a singer, maybe, to start to begin this kind of career?
I think I think naturally any artist worth their salt will naturally do what they need to do. It's like sometimes art is like a calling. It's like a vocation, and certainly I know for Glenn, he couldn't do anything else, and I don't feel that I could do anything else other than make films. So, well, but I mean, talent is one thing, and talent is necessary, but I think that, perseverance and, both myself and Glenn have been working for a long time without recognition, or, without as much recognition as we'd like to be able to pay our rent and get on with our lives. So it's very nice to have recognition, but I think you need to have a certain energy and, I mean, my advice to anybody that wants to follow an artistic path, whether it be music or acting, is to, it sounds like a cliche, but to follow their dream and persevere. And, if you're talented and you have that, it'll come to you eventually, and it'll be worth the wait, I hope.
So, what will be your next movie, your next project? I don't know.
There's a few things that I'm thinking of making now. There's an American film which I'm writing, and there's a couple...
Now American, Hollywood.
Well, Hollywood, but I'll still try and keep it kind of small and keep it kind of, keep it interesting and keep it character-driven, and no explosions or big sex scenes or anything. No, none of that.
No Spielberg.
no Spielberg, yeah. No, I couldn't do what he does is amazing, and he's an incredible director. So I guess, you know, there's an American film and there's a couple of Irish stories that I'd like to tell, and I'd like to keep working in Ireland as well, and, you know, maybe make a film in Venice, which we visited recently. Yeah, maybe make a romantic film.
Come back in Italy, so...
Yeah, come back to Italy, and I'd have to learn some Italian because I don't know any Italian. Mi dispiace.
Oh.
Yeah.
For what?
For not knowing Italian.
Okay, grazie.
Prego.
Take